Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to change a blower motor on this 97 Jeep Cherokee with the 4-liter. This is going to pretty much apply to most Cherokees' body style. Alright, so on the Cherokees, your blower motor is located under the hood, right there, behind, if you have AC, behind your receiver dryer. So what we're going to do in this instance is go ahead and remove the receiver dryer so it's easier for you guys to see. Luckily for us, this vehicle, the AC has a leak somewhere and it's completely empty. So it's literally no deal to pop everything apart. I went and hooked the machine up to the ports, made sure there's nothing in it, which there wasn't. So we're going to go ahead and pop this line off. Disconnect this here. I already took it out. There's a 10 or an 8mm headed bolt down here you're going to want to take out. And then we'll take this clip off and use a quick connect tool and we'll just remove this whole thing out of the way. Alright, got the camera set up. Hopefully it'll stay set up and not fall. So pop that off. We'll just tuck it out of the way. Like so. And then this, you gingerly want to pull this tab back. Pull this tab back carefully because being a 97, it's fairly old. Things are likely to break. And then we'll go ahead and take the, I believe this is your purge valve for emissions. We'll just take it, slide it up off, set it out of the way. We'll pull up on this retainer here. Then we're going to get a quick connect tool to get in here to push the spring out of the way. Alright, the line, or the fitting, the release tool you're going to need is going to be a 3/4. Then you just take it and slide it up. Let me grab this. You go slide it up, and as you're pushing, you're going to wiggle this. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can get an angle and have you guys stay still. Maybe like that. Well, you feel it kind of push in. Then it releases just like that. Alright, now it's out of the way. You can see the blower motor here. You could, since you're probably not going to be recording it, you could technically, once you've undone the line here, or even if you left that one in, take this bolt out and you could theoretically just rotate it enough to get down in here. But since I want to give you guys view, I figured I'd take it out, make it a little bit easier to see. Then for the blower motor, you're going to have 8mm screws. At least I think they're 8s. Alright, I stand corrected. It is actually a 5/16. So we got the bottom one out there. There's one over here that I took out, and then we have one right there at the top. Alright, that's the last of the screws. Before we get too carried away, well, actually we can pop it out a little bit. Pop it out, and then there's no release for the connector. Literally just pulls straight up and off. And then, just gotta play the wiggle game. Just like so. Get it up and out. And now we'll grab the new one. Alright, something on the new one you want to keep an eye on is if you look down in the opening, you can tell those pins are off to the one side. That's why I couldn't get that connected. So there's 2 screws here holding this cover onto the motor, and you can kind of see they're slotted. Can't really see with the camera, but we're going to loosen these and adjust the housing to the plug to get it centered. Then we should be able to plug it in. Alright guys, everything's in, blower motor's in, 3 screws are tightened down. You just want to go finger tight on them, just enough to hold the blower motor. You don't want to break any of the plastic. Receiver dryer's back in, nuts tightened down. I just snugged that down. Same with the pinch bolt, little 8mm deal down here. Just tighten it down. We got the purge valve back in place, everything's plugged back in. This one we're not going to do recharges since there's nothing in it to begin with. If you had your Z-Vac to do this job, now you can go back and get it, make sure your blower motor works. and then go back and get it recharged. But more than likely yours is probably not working, just like this one. I believe there's an issue with the lines and stuff for the condenser up here. Fairly common issue. So now we're going to go into the Jeep, fire it up, make sure the blower motor works. Alright, had to jump start the old girl, but we got it running. Woo! Got some air blowing now. Make sure it's working on all the speeds. Even before, once I got the old one working, I had to tap on it some. There's a segment that was bad in it, so it was getting hung up. It did not blow this hard. So now that we know it works, you could go back and get it recharged if you need to get your AC recharged. Like this one, I'm just gonna make sure everything's cleaned up and buttoned up and let the customer know they can come pick it up. And all right guys, fairly straightforward, simple job. Nothing out of the ordinary, just some basic nuts and bolts and just get her swapped out. So if you like this video, go down, give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down in the comment box, and we will see you guys next week.